damn slaving in the kitchen. Stop playing. Of course I cook this food. You, baby, go see who's at the door.
I know you waited for this one.
Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, this is a cancellation. I know this is the time of the year where the family members get together, ain't it? Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, turkey better with the dressing, ain't it? Wonder if I put a little bit of blood on the turkey, would it elevate it? Bloody, bloody, bloody people are cold. Cut them, shoot them, burn them, leave them to suffer. This song is not about pilgrims and Indians meeting each other and feasting for supper. This is about millions of Indians murdered and villages burning and bleeding for nothing. This about all my descendants in Africa happy and acting like we ain't discussed it. Y'all be saying that ain't the reason we celebrate it. This about giving the glory to God and the time that we spend as a family, ain't it? That was so long ago, we wasn't even alive. We gotta accept the changes. Sounding just like the white kids that be saying, forget about segregation. I can't keep embracing the demons. How do we celebrate on the same day of agreements? Murder and torture and slavery. They was really chopping Indian babies to pieces. Cut off the mama head. Yeah, kick it around and play the street with it. Hold up. Did I already say chopping up babies to pieces? Chop up the baby. Chop the baby. Chop the baby. Grandma lucky. That's okay, granny. Watch the baby. Eat up the dead bodies. Yeah, yeah. And you thought the cops was crazy. I'm killing everybody. Oh yeah. I'm talking Nazi crazy. More blood than the Holocaust. But y'all still won't call it off. Killed so many Indians, they had to get Africans. That's how we got involved. Then they went and got involved. That's when they got our heart involved. Because of that reason, we made this a black tradition. Tell me who asked who kissed it. Ain't we the same people that was marching on Washington for racial equality? Ain't we descendants of civil rights leaders making sure they educated us properly? Ain't we the same people, mad at the same people for making a mockery? Then we invent cancel culture. So tell me why we can't cancel culture. That ain't the reason we celebrate. It's about giving the glory to God and the time we spend as a family.
I'm trying to get to the bitches too.
It's that cold leadership. Cold leader, a nigga sick, I got that faux fever, that COVID shit, got that old Nina, I let it spit, got that brand new 9, fold you like a futon, ain't a rapper on my level, told you that a few times, bet your bottom dollar, save it like a coupon, old glass with the new wines, break a few minds, black party with a few dimes, get my shoes shine, murder shit by a few times, enemies done, how are you a co-survivor when we don't leave none, shit, put it on tape, watch it like a rerun, I got partners with the grills, want me get my teeth done, open face shit, cult leader waiting on my spaceship. You don't see us winning, better go and get your Lasix. Basics, infinity garland matching the bracelet. Made me get this snapping like Thanos in the ring. The way I walk like a cold leader. How I talk like a cold leader. How I move like a cold leader. Everything off the meter. One West undefeated. How I walk like a cold leader. How I talk like a cold leader. How I move like a cold leader. Everything off the meter. One West undefeated. Come on. Got it all playing, riding for my dogs, man. Cram a couple niggas with blickies up in the small van. Jungle like Tarzan, jewels in the armband. Still drink a cold old English out of tall can. Drinking more liquor in the rental, we got 2 doors. World domination, I'm bald like Lex Luthor. Gotta stay focused, sounding like Doc Umar. Ain't no dashiki, nigga, my squad needs me. Got the lions through the graveyard like Rafiki. But this ain't no Disney, more like a horror movie. 4K, too high quality for some Tubi. Cats wanna watch it, better pay for the premium. I don't rap for free no more, pay the team in them. You really wanna hear me cut the check of the committee? I ain't had to sell my soul, I ain't had to party with Diddy. All I did was grab the killers out every one of these cities. Because I walk like a cold leader. How I talk like a cold leader. How I move like a cold leader. Everything off the meter, one West undefeated. And I walk like a cold leader. How I talk like a cold leader. How I move like a cold leader. Everything off the meter, one West undefeated. And I walk and I talk like a cold leader. And I move like a cold leader. Undefeated.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west.
All right, shalom, 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 Yashala. All right. Sam, priest and officer, Mabadazar, Bun Yahweh, Bun Yashala. The Israelite School, the University of Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, Harlem, New York, under the commanding General Yohana, man. All right, today is the Thursday night scripture breakdown class. All right, if you have any questions, man, right, go ahead and drop it in the chat, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Till then, we're gonna be picking up on our topic, man, right? Which is, you know what I'm saying, the Lord hates and he despises, you know what I'm saying, your feast days, right? The days that you celebrate, man, here up under the hand of your oppressor, you know what I'm saying, and these other heathen nations, man, right? You know what I'm saying? For so long, we have been destroyed up under the hand of our oppressor and his religions, right? Christianity and all the different religions throughout the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? We tend to fall away from the ways that the Lord has set for us to follow as a nation of people, man. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? That's what these classes are for, you know what I'm saying? To get our people to take their spirit up out of this place, you know what I'm saying, and give it back to the Lord, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You have to be willing to, know what I'm saying, get rid of that old man, right? I'm saying the old man must pass away, man. Right? And you can become a new creature, man. Take on a new spirit, right? A new name, a new walk of life, man. Right? You do that right here in the Israelite School, the University of Practical Knowledge, under the commanding General Yohana, man. Right? So we're gonna crank it off how we usually do. If you are a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian from North, South, or Central Americas, or scattered abroad, you are considered to be an Israelite according to the Bible, man. This right here is your personal Israelite starter kit, right? So this right here is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. So you can look up certain words that you may not fully understand when you're coming across in these records, man. Right? I'm saying this is your basic study tool, man. Right? Along with that, you need to have you an apocrypha, man, authorized by King James, right? Who was a Black man and sat on 3 thrones at one time: Ireland, Scotland, and England, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? These are the records that were removed out of the Bible at the hand of the Roman Catholic Church, man. Right? I'm saying these are the missing books of the Bible, man. Right? It was at the hand of our oppressor, who is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, that these records were removed out of the Bible. So along with that, you need to have you a King James Version Bible, man. Right? Not the New King James Version, not the English Standard Version, or none of those other translations they got out there, man. Get you a regular King James Version Bible, man. Like, this is the closest you're gonna get to the original text, man. Right? The King James and the Apocryphal, you have your full, complete records, man. Right? I'm saying now you are ready to seek out what the Lord requires of you as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. You know what I'm saying? Right? Last but not least, you know what I'm saying, you need to make sure you got your pen and pad, man, right? You need to be taking down notes, man, right? You need to be studying these precepts, right? Meditating on them day and night, man, right? You know what I'm saying? You need to be bringing your questions to the men of the Lord, man, right here in the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge, man, under the commanding General Yohana. So we're going to get into our topic for the night, like I said, which is, you know what I'm saying, we're going to speak about how the Lord hates, you know what I'm saying, he despises, man, right? Meaning he double hates the things that you are celebrating, man, right? A lot of our people are out, you know what I'm saying, celebrating the slaughter of, you know what I'm saying, our brothers and sisters, man, which is the, you know what I'm saying, North American Indian, man, right? And the Seminole Indians, man, right? I'm saying, how can we have, you know what I'm saying, love one towards another and have brotherhood, you know what I'm saying, amongst the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, if we're going to celebrate, you know what I'm saying, the times where our brothers and sisters were destroyed, man, right? That's not brotherly, man, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of black people claim to have Indian in their blood, man, right? But we are still out here, you know what I'm saying, deep frying the turkey, right? Baking the turkey, you know what I'm saying, smoking the turkey, you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying, to celebrate the destruction of our people, man, right? And the Lord is against those things, man, right? You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about something that, you know what I'm saying, Christ did go and keep, man, right? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no goddamn Thanksgiving Day, man, right? It wasn't no goddamn Christmas or New Year's, man. Right, so let's get the book of John, right? John 10 and 22, man. Get that up on the screen. All right. What's going on with this? You got it?
Come on, sir. It's the book of John, chapter 20.
Chapter 10, verse 22.
It's the book of John, chapter 10, verse 22. It was at Jerusalem, the feast of dedication, and it was winter.
You know what I'm saying? So this was, you know what I'm saying, the feast of dedication, man, right? Which is the feast of Hanukkah, man, right? Which is coming up, man, right? You know what I'm saying? That is our next holy convocation, man. Right? That the Lord said for us to celebrate, man. But our people, you know what I'm saying, we're not focused on celebrating that day. You know what I'm saying? We are busy, you know what I'm saying, stuffing our face with some goddamn turkey, man. Right? Some goddamn rice dressing and cornbread dressing, man. Right? Well, again, it says, and it was at Jerusalem, man. Right? The feast of dedication, man. And guess what? It was during the winter time, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? This is something that was being partake through, you know what I'm saying, the time of the winter, man. Right? When you worried about some goddamn Christmas, you know what I'm saying, and everything else under the sun, man. Right? That's going against the Lord, man. Let's get verse 23, man. Let's see what the let's get more on this feast of dedication, on what happened, what was going on, man, and who was celebrating, right?
All right, this is the book of John, chapter 10, verse 23. And Yahweh shall walk in the temple in Solomon's porch.
You know what I'm saying? That's our king, man. Yahweh Shai Mashiach, man, who the world, you know what I'm saying, calls Jesus Christ, man, who was a black man from the tribe of Judah, man, right? The same tribe that Negroes are from in America, man. Okay? So, you know what I'm saying? It says it was at the Feast of Dedication, man, during the time of the winter, man, when our king walked, you know what I'm saying, into the temple, man, right? You know what I'm saying? On Solomon's porch, man. Meaning he was going to the celebration, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going to celebrate no goddamn birthday, man. Right? He wasn't going to no goddamn Christmas party, man. Saying he was going to, you know what I'm saying, turn up for the Feast of Dedication, man, with his brothers, man. Right? With his family, his people, man. Right? That's what Christ was going to do, man. Right? We claim to be followers of Christ. You know what I'm saying? We don't do anything that Christ, you know what I'm saying, did, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? A follower of Christ would be one with Christ, right? Meaning you will be one mind, one body, one spirit, man. On one accord, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You learn how to do all those things and be that right here. You know what I'm saying? This is the only place in the earth you're going to find that spirit, man. Right? Let's get verse 24.
It's the book of John, chapter 10, verse 24. Then came the Jews round about him and said,
hold on. Who else was it? It said, then came the Jews right about, around about him, man. Right? Meaning, you know what I'm saying? The Lord's chosen people were celebrating, you know what I'm saying, the Feast of Dedication, man. Right? The Feast of Hanukkah in the Hebrew, man. Right? Continue on.
how long does thou make us to doubt? If thou be Christ, tell us plainly.
Right? Let's continue on, man.
It's the book of John, chapter 10, verse 25. Jesus answered them, I told you, and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me.
All right, continue on.
The book of John, chapter 10, verse 26. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep.
You know what I'm saying? Christ is saying that you believe not, you know what I'm saying? You don't follow and do the things that he do because you are not his sheep, man. Right? You choose to be, you know what I'm saying, a sheep being led astray, you know what I'm saying, to the slaughter, you know what I'm saying, at the hand of your oppressor, man. Right? Right? You are the oppressor's sheep, man. Because, you know what I'm saying, we have become, you know what I'm saying, like the goddamn oppressor, man. Right? Who is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, man? Right? You know what I'm saying? Instead of following after the ways of the Most High God of Israel, you know what I'm saying, we tend to want to follow after the ways of this oppressor, man. Right? And celebrate the things that he give us to celebrate, man. And we don't care about what the Lord said, right? Or what Christ said, man. Right? We don't care about following in the steps, in the footsteps of our King, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, man. Right? And that's a problem, man. Right? That's something that we need to fix as a nation of people, man. We need to take our spirit out of this place, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Turn back to the Lord, man. All right, so let's get the next verse. Verse 27.
Don't swear, this is the book of John, chapter 10, verse 27. My sheep hear my voice.
See, you know what I'm saying? Christ says, my sheep hear my voice, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? If you were a a follower of me, then you would hear what I'm saying, man. Right? You would hear and understand that I never partook in no goddamn birthdays, man. I never celebrated, you know what I'm saying, the destruction of my people, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know, Christ never kept no goddamn Christmas, right? But he did keep the feast of dedication, man. He did keep the holy convocations and feast days of the Lord, man. Right? And if you were a follower of Christ, you would be doing the same thing, man. Right? You was a follower of Christ, you would put down, you know what I'm saying, your holidays, man. Right? You know, you would turn back to the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God of Israel and serve him, right? You would keep the holy convocations and feast days, man, right? That's something that you would do for your children, right? Since, you know what I'm saying, a lot of our people like to blame it on the kids, right? You know what I'm saying? How about you know what I'm saying, train up your child in the way that they should go, man? You know what I'm saying? They'll never depart from that, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Right now, we are passing down, you know what I'm saying, a destruction unto our children, man. Because we are not following after Christ, man. Right? Like I said, my sheep hear my voice, man. Continue on.
And I know them, and they follow me.
You know what I'm saying? And Christ knows who his sheep is, man. Right? They dwell here in the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge under the commanding General Yohana, man. Right? And we follow Christ, man. Right? I'm saying we follow and do what thus said the Lord, man. Right? Let's drop that, man. Let's get Romans 1:25. Right? It's the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 25. Go ahead and read it when you got it.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
I'm saying, who changed the truth of God into a lie, man? Right? I'm saying the oppressor did that, man. I'm saying the oppressor, who is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, man. Right? He's the one, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, gave you these goddamn holidays, man. Right? You know what I'm saying, he's the one that, you know what I'm saying, gave you another Jesus, right? Who the prophets of old did not teach about, man. Right? Right? He's the one that changed, you know what I'm saying, our king into some, you know what I'm saying, oppressor. You know, right? You know what I'm saying? Some stringy hair dog, man. Right? That gave you a weak spirit, man. That caused you to, you know what I'm saying, transgress against the Most High God of Israel, man. Right? He the one that told you that it was okay to keep Thanksgiving, man, and celebrate the destruction of your own people, man. Right? I'm saying he's the one that changed the truth of God into a lie, man. Right? Continue on.
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator. Who
Right.
is
Go keep on.
who is blessed forever. Amen.
Right. So let's drop there, right? Let's get Amos 5:21. Right, Amos 5:21. Go ahead and read it when you got it.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days.
Right? You know what I'm saying? The Lord says that he hates, man. Not only do he hate it, but he double hate it, man. Right? He hate things that you celebrate with a double hatred, man. I say, I despise your feast days, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? I had a Christian pull this scripture. You know what I'm saying? This is how evil they are, man. To say that the Lord hate for us to keep the Passover. Say that the Lord hate, you know.
He reversed it and said that the Lord hate his own feast day. Hey,
that's how evil, you know what I'm saying, the mind of a Christian is, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not talking about he hate the Passover, man. The Lord hates that goddamn turkey you goddamn stuff in your mouth with today, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? The Lord hates you know what I'm saying? You go and buy all those goddamn toys and gifts to put up under a goddamn tree to serve another God, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? The Lord hates. You know what I'm saying? He despises your feast days, man. Right? Continue on.
And I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Saying the Lord is not smelling the goddamn stuffed turkey, man. The goddamn cornbread dressing, right? And rice dressing, whatever you got on the goddamn ham. You know what I'm saying? All the wickedness under the sun that you praying over, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not hearing your prayers, man. Right? So you sitting at that Thanksgiving table, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You damn near, you know what I'm saying, probably, you know what I'm saying, have fights break out all across the goddamn nation, man. You know what I'm saying, at that goddamn table, because of what you are doing is you are celebrating the destruction of your own people, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Let's continue on. Let's get verse 22. Got it?
God, so this is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 22. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them.
So the Lord don't give a damn about, you know what I'm saying, the things that you trying to pray over and offer up into him. You say that you are celebrating a time of family, you know what I'm saying, to thank the Lord, right? The Lord is not hearing it, man. Right? It's not, he's not, you know what I'm saying, accepting, you know what I'm saying, what you are offering unto him, man. Right? The Lord told you what he required from you, and that's obedience, man. Right? He required you to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments and observe these holy convocations and feast days, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to be partaking in any other nation's people ways, right? We ain't to take on their customs, man, or their ways of life, man. We supposed to hold fast to our traditions, man, right? We find those traditions in our records, man. All right, let's continue on.
I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said, I don't give a dang, man. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? So I can care less about your goddamn Thanksgiving or how you feel or what you think you doing for me on this day. It ain't nothing you can tell me when you know what I'm saying, sitting at that damn table, you know what I'm saying, stuff in your face, right? To, you know what I'm saying, to partake in the slaughter of your people, man. It's nothing you can offer the Lord, you know what I'm saying, to be at peace with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? As you are celebrating with your enemies, the destruction of your people, man. All right. Let's continue on. All right, we're 23.
So
Go ahead and read it.
it's the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of your song, of our songs. Like,
the Lord don't give a damn about that damn Christmas music or Thanksgiving music, you know what I'm saying? All your jingles and you know what I'm saying? The Lord don't give a damn about none of that, man. He said, take that away from me, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord say, move around. Right? That's why, you know what I'm saying, the Lord is causing chaos at your goddamn Thanksgiving table, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You got together and you can't even stand one another, man. Right? You know what I'm saying?
what?
But that's what you're doing for the kids, right?
It's like, they blame everything on the key.
Yeah.
So,
Let's drop that. Let's get John 8:44. All right, it's the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. Go ahead and read it when you got it.
all right, this is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil.
You know why you sitting at that goddamn Thanksgiving table right now? You know what I'm saying? You ain't partaking in, you know what I'm saying, building up the kingdom of heaven, right? Because you are of your father, the goddamn devil, man. Right? I'm saying the reason why you celebrate the slaughter of your own people is because you are of your father, the goddamn devil, man. Right? You are, you know what I'm saying, one with the oppressor. Right? You do what thus said the oppressor. You don't do what thus said the Lord, man. Right? You are not a follower of Christ, man. So, because Christ would never, you know what I'm saying, celebrate the slaughter of his brethren, man. Read that from the top.
Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
I'm saying because you are of your father, the oppressor, the lust of your father, the oppressor. That's what you're gonna do, right? You don't care about what the Bible says. You know what I'm saying, you don't care about what the Lord is saying. You know what I'm saying? As long as the oppressor says that it's good to go, and he give you the green light, you know what I'm saying? You good with it, right? Obedient slave. I'm saying an obedient slave, man. Right? Continue on.
Sir. He was a murderer from the beginning.
I'm saying this oppressor was a murderer from the beginning, man. You know what I'm saying? This goddamn oppressor slaughtered all the goddamn buffalo just so that the North American Indian, you know what I'm saying, didn't have food to eat, man. Right? They didn't have the, you know what I'm saying, the thick coat skin to, you know what I'm saying, cover themselves, man, during the time of the cold, man, right? And then turn around and offer them some goddamn blankets with goddamn smallpox, man. Brought sickness and disease, you know what I'm saying, upon our brothers and sisters, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying, he was a murderer from the beginning, man.
Sir. That's Salaki, sir, if I may. That was the first biological warfare right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You give it a biological warfare is when you use disease as a weapon. You know what I'm saying? So this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, one thing about the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of, the oppressor, you know what I'm saying, is that he is a master of warfare. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of things that he's not good at, but he is very well, you know what I'm saying, at warfare. That's what Most High said. He said he gave him, you know what I'm saying, the sword. You know what I'm saying? To live and die by. You know what I'm saying? Sloppy, so.
All right, continue on. Abode what?
And abode not in the truth.
You know what I'm saying? He don't abide in the truth, man. Right? You would never get the truth out of the mouth of the goddamn oppressor. Because he is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. Right? Saying he would never live in the truth, man. Why? Continue on.
Because there is no truth in him.
There is no truth in this goddamn devil, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You following after him, you know what I'm saying? There's no truth in you. Right? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to come and get the head, take your spirit out of this place and come and get into the home of the truth, man. Right? Which is the Israelite School, Universe of Practical Knowledge, man. Right? That's where you're gonna have to come and find truth at, man. Right? Continue on.
Salaki, son.
Go ahead.
If I may. What do you say to the brothers and sisters that say, well, we took, you know what I'm saying, this holiday, which was created in wickedness and evilness, and made it, you know what I'm saying, into something good, you know what I'm saying, because this is a day that our family come together, you know what I'm saying, and we just enjoy the family and eat and spend time with each other. What do you say, you know what I'm saying, to a brother or sister, you know what I'm saying, that says their explanation for celebrating Thanksgiving is that?
Basically, you know what I'm saying? It's like the scriptures say, you know what I'm saying? I say when it talks about Slakia, man. If you choose, like you choose your if you choose, you know what I'm saying, your mother or your father over me, you're not worthy of me, right?
Right.
I'm saying,
I got a precept, sir. Maybe you can break this for me, if I may. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good.
damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying destruction unto them, man.
So, and good evil, that put darkness for the light and light for the darkness, that put bitter before sweet and sweet before bitter. You know what I'm saying?
I want to find that other one.
Come on, sir, if I may expound on this. This was a wicked, evil holiday, man. You know what I'm saying? That was made, you know what I'm saying, by the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know what I'm saying, that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have gone by. They tried to take, you know what I'm saying, an evil, wicked holiday and try to change the meaning of it into something good. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot change something that is evil in originality into something good, because the basis of it is evil. You understand? This is what I'm saying. This is a slaughter holiday, a treacherous holiday. You know what I'm saying? A holiday of lies. You know what I'm saying? And deceit. And now we want to take this holiday, you know what I'm saying, and make it be all about family. You understand? Well, you know what? Like Officer Mabatazar said, you know what I'm saying? You are of your father. You know what I'm saying? Like the scripture he just brought out. Because now you're trying to be a deceiver, which is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. It's like,
Right. Let's finish that one out, and I'm gonna pull that scripture for you.
no sweat.
Let's finish the one out we got right here. We'll go to that one next.
John.
Right, that was John chapter 8, verse 44. Right, when he speaketh alive, right?
Ye are your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abide not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
Saying when he speak a lie, he's speaking of his own. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a liar, man. He is, you know what I'm saying, the greatest liar, you know what I'm saying, and deceiver to ever walk the face of the earth, man. Right? And this is why we say that the oppressor is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, right? Not because we think he walks around with a tail and a pitchfork and he's underground, right? The goddamn oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of because he is the greatest liar and deceiver, you know what I'm saying, to walk the face of the earth, man, right? This oppressor made over 500 treaties with the North American Indian, man, and it didn't keep one. Because, you know what I'm saying, he is a liar, man, right? He's a liar and the father of it, man. The king of lies, man, right? Let's drop there. Let's get Matthew chapter 10. We're gonna start at 34. Matthew 10 and 34, right?
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I come to send peace on the earth.
You know what I'm saying? Christ is saying, right? You know what I'm saying? Think not that I come to send peace on earth, man. Right? I'm not coming to hold hands and, you know what I'm saying, sing kumbaya and bring peace on earth, man. It's not what I'm coming for, right? I'm saying Christ is coming to bring war. I'm saying Christ is coming to bring destruction. Right? Christ is coming to restore, you know what I'm saying, a kingdom, man.
Talking about
Right? For blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, who are the Lord's chosen people, man. And peace don't come without war, right? Before you can get peace, you have to have war, man. Continue on.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
He said, I come not to bring peace, but a sword, man. You know what I'm saying? A sword is used to cut, right? A sword is used for war, man. And that's what our king is bringing, man. Let's get verse 35, man.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 35. For I come not in Salakia, for I am come to set a man at variance against the father and the daughter.
I'm saying, he say, I come to set a man at variance against his father, right? Right, that thing that you call a happy home, man, right? And you getting together to celebrate your family, right? This is what Christ think about their family. That you are trying to say that you want to get together and celebrate because this is, you know what I'm saying, the only time you got to, you know what I'm saying, be a family, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what you choose, man, right? You choose to let the oppressor, you know what I'm saying, tell you when and when you can and cannot celebrate your goddamn family, man, right? You know what I'm saying? We have a family reunion every year. You know what I'm saying? It's called the goddamn Passover, man.
All I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Which is gonna be going down, you know what I'm saying, April 4th, down here in Houston, Texas, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Make sure you paying them Passover fees, you know what I'm saying? $200 per adult, man. You know, 17 or up, man. So need to be putting, you know what I'm saying, making sure you getting the fees, you know what I'm saying, sent in, man, right? I'm saying it's gonna be a glorious event, man, right? For Christ's sake, you know what I'm saying? I don't come to bring peace. I come to bring a sword. I come to set a man at variance against his father, man. And what else? Continue on.
And a daughter against her mother.
And the daughter against her mother. Go ahead.
In the law against her mother-in-law.
No, it says, and the daughter-in-law, right?
Salaki. And the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
And you know what I'm saying? Christ comes to break up that thing you call a family. You know why? Because right now, as a family, you are at that goddamn table, stuffing your face, celebrating something that he hates, man. You know what I'm saying? He double hates that, man. That's why. Because you are preparing yourself, you know what I'm saying, to go and celebrate, you know what I'm saying, the things of your oppressor. Right? And you have turned your back on the Most High God of Israel.
Right.
So the thing that you love so much, right, which is your family, you know what I'm saying, Christ is coming to destroy that. He's coming to bring chaos, man, right? You know what I'm saying? I heard, you know what I'm saying, they had a goddamn shooting at the goddamn Thanksgiving table, man. You know what I'm saying? Over the goddamn cornbread dressing, man. You know what I'm saying? Out here in Beaumont, man. Right? The Thanksgiving shooting, man.
Damn.
Right? He said, Christ said, I come to set a man at variance against his father, man, and a daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. That's what Christ thinks about your goddamn Thanksgiving, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? They didn't started swapping bullets over the goddamn rice dressing.
Right.
Because you're doing something that the Lord don't want you to do, man.
Salaki, sir. So you mean to say that these families, so-called families, was able to was almost come to the point to where they was willing to kill each other over Thanksgiving meal?
Damn. Celebrating some goddamn Thanksgiving, man.
You know what I'm saying? That shows you how evil this holiday is, man. You know what I'm saying? And in this school, we call it a holiday, man.
Right.
You in hell when you willing to accept, you know what I'm saying, and submit yourself to your oppressor's holidays, man. You know what I'm saying? And had a brother bring this out earlier. His brother said, you know what I'm saying? But damn, you know what I'm saying? If they had a happy slave day, you know what I'm saying? How would you feel about that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because this is a oppressive day to the our brothers, man, the tribe of Gad, which is our Native American brothers, man. And this brother said, well, maybe they meant, you know what I'm saying, they was happy to have us here to help them build this country. You know what I'm saying? And that just shows you just how destroyed you is as a person. You know what I'm saying? You are utterly destroyed, like Christ said, man. You know what I'm saying? You have been destroyed in your spirit and in your mind, man. And in your heart, and in your soul. You know what I'm saying? Where you just willing to justify anything that the slave master gives to you and put in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Because now you just want to justify anytime, you know what I'm saying, you can party. Anytime when you can have a good time, have some liquor and some food, you down with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to go. You know what I'm saying? But Christ said he came to set a variance between that. Came to separate you and from your slave master. You know what I'm saying? That sometimes your slave master can be your own mother, your own father. You know what I'm saying? With these holidays they attach you to. You understand? You know what I'm saying? That's what the Isupk is here for. Salaki. So
Go ahead, let's get Matthew 10 and 36.
it's the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 36. And a man's foe shall be there. Salakia. And a man's foe shall be they of his own household.
You know what I'm saying? Your enemies are going to be the same ones that you partaking in that goddamn Thanksgiving dinner with, man. Thus said our King Yahushua Mashiach, man, who the world calls Jesus Christ, man. Your foes shall be they of your own household, man, because that's the only thing you seem to care about, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't care about your nation, right? You don't care about, you know what I'm saying, the law, statutes, and commandments. You don't care about the holy convocations and feast days of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about the Lord in Christ, but you do love your immediate family, right? Saying, well, since you love them so much, Christ said he's coming to know what I'm saying, separate you from them. Right? Let's get verse 37.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me.
You know what I'm saying? You love, you know what I'm saying, your goddamn family time, you know what I'm saying, more than the Lord. You know what I'm saying? More than our King, Yahushua Mashiach, man. Right? I'm saying you would rather partake in some goddamn Thanksgiving, man, than to partake and follow in the footsteps of Christ and be a follower of Christ, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You love your mother and your father, right? More than you love Christ. No sweat. Read.
And he that loveth.
You ain't finished it.
I'll just stop at start at the top. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
I'm saying you're not worthy of Christ, man. If you put your Thanksgiving at dinner and family time, you know what I'm saying, before him, you're not worthy of the kingdom, man. Right? You're not worthy to walk, you know what I'm saying, with Christ. Continue on.
And he that loveth son or daughter more than.
We do this for the kids, right? We do this for the kids again. What Christ think about what you doing to celebrate for your kids, man. Read that from right there again.
And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
Saying you love them kids more than you love Christ. You are not fit for the kingdom. Right? You are not fit for a power and rulership and authority of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? You are only fit to be a goddamn slave, man. Right? All right, so we're gonna get back to our topic. We're gonna drop that. See what was that? Let me see. Bear with me for a second, right? Okay, we're gonna get First Ezra chapter 8, verse 84 in the Apocrypha. Right, it's the book of First Ezra, chapter 8, verse 44 in the Apocrypha. Go ahead and read it when you got it.
So
Oh, Salakia, 84. All right, I put it's 8 and 84. All right, this is why, you know what I'm saying, you should not be following after another nation of people, man. That's why it's in the law for us not to, you know what I'm saying, mix and marry into these different heathen nations, man. Right? Go ahead.
all right, this is the book of First Ezra, chapter 8, verse 84. Therefore now shall ye not join your daughters unto their sons, neither shall ye take their daughters unto your sons.
I'm saying we are not to intermarry, man. Right? With all these different heathen nations, man. Right? A heathen nation is any nation outside of the nation of Israel, right? You know what I'm saying? Because by you doing so, you know, you turn your children hearts away from the Lord, man. Right? You cause your children to partake in the customs of the heathens, man. When the Lord said to take not on the customs of the heathens, choose none of their ways, man. You should not be celebrating the things that they celebrate, man. You should be holding fast to your traditions that the Lord gave you as a nation of people, man. Because we want to join hand in hand, right? And disobey the Lord and marry, right? Intermarry into another nations of people, right? We become destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. And we turn our sons and daughters away from the Lord, man.
Lucky, sir, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Look, you know what I'm saying? Officer Mabatazar 11, you know what I'm saying? This is the land of the trail. You know what I'm saying? We keep it real, man. You know what I'm saying? And we got to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? You know what your submission is, you know what I'm saying? Your submission is that you want, you know what I'm saying, to please your slave. You want to love your slave master into loving you, man. You know what I'm saying? That was the dream for Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying? That he was going to love his enemy into loving him, man. The only thing that does is make you, you know what I'm saying, just an easy target.
Right.
That's what you have submitted yourself into become. You know what I'm saying? You have, you know what I'm saying, join yourself into a lion laying down for the bullet, man. You know what I'm saying? When a lion is supposed to be a ferocious, you know what I'm saying, attacking animal. You know what I'm saying? You have become a lion that's you know what I'm saying, that's slumbering. You know what I'm saying? Waiting to be, you know what I'm saying, slaughtered. You know, when that is not your nature, man. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for the whole tribe of Israel. You know, we cannot lay down and be willing to stick out our hand to the oppressor before the oppressor stick out his hand to join with us, man. The oppressor hand has not been reached out to us, man. You really to reach out your hand to your oppressor, man. That just shows how good, you know what I'm saying, and destroy of a slave that you are. Salaki, sir.
All right, let's get verse 85. First Ezra chapter 8, verse 85.
It's the book of First Ezra, chapter 8, verse 85. Moreover, ye shall never seek to have peace with them.
You know what I'm saying? Who is this people that the Lord is telling you that you should never seek to have peace with them, man? Right? You know what I'm saying? We are taught in this goddamn up under this oppressor that God loves everybody You know what I'm saying? And we need to be seeking peace, peace, peace while we are being destroyed as a nation of people, man. Right? But we have to be at peace, right? While we getting our damn you know what I'm saying, backs beat in, right? The Lord is telling you to not seek peace from these people, man, right? I'm saying the North American Indians sought to seek peace from this goddamn oppressor, and now we are walking over the bones of them today, right? Because of all of the slaughtering, you know what I'm saying? All the goddamn Thanksgiving celebrations they were having, man.
Right.
As they went out and slaughtered the North American Indians, right? To the point to where you are now, you know what I'm saying, walking over the bones of your brothers and sisters to go and celebrate some goddamn Thanksgiving, right? The Lord said, you know what I'm saying, never seek their peace, man. Right? Go ahead.
Moreover, ye shall never seek to have peace with them, that ye may be strong and eat good things of the land.
So you can be strong, you know what I'm saying, and eat the things that's going to make you fruitful, man. Right? You take in this truth, man. Digest that, man. Stop, know what I'm saying, swallowing all the lies of this goddamn oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Taking on his philosophies and ways of life, man. Right? Put the, you know what I'm saying, spirit of the Lord in you, man. Right? Continue on, man.
And that ye may leave inheritances.
Right? That way you may leave an inheritance, man. Right? Go ahead.
Of the land and unto your children forevermore.
You know what I'm saying, so that you can pass down something to your children. Right? You should never seek peace from this goddamn oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? And history teaches you that, man. You know what I'm saying? History have taught us that you should never seek peace from this goddamn oppressor, man. Because he is a liar and a deceiver in the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have something to pass down to your children, man, right? So you better take your spirit out of this place, man. Right? You need to come and get into the Isupk under the commanding general Yohana, man. You know what I'm saying? Come and learn these laws, statutes, and commandments and holy convocations and feast days of the Lord, man. And you need to pass those things down to your children, man. Right? You pass these things down to your sons and their sons, right? And your sons, man. You know what I'm saying? By doing so, you know what I'm saying, you will be able to leave an inheritance, man. Right? Of the land, you know what I'm saying, unto your children, man. And they will be able to have it forever, man. And you will be passing down the kingdom of heaven, you know what I'm saying, to your children, man. All right, let's get verse 86, right? It's the book of 1 Ezra, chapter 8, verse 86, and it reads, and all that is befallen is done unto us for our wicked works, man, and great sins, man. Right? Why they just had a goddamn Thanksgiving shoot, man? Right? Over the goddamn potato salad, man. Right? It's because of our, you know what I'm saying, wicked works, man. Right? Because we are constantly transgressing the laws of the Most High God of Israel, man. Right? I'm saying that's why, you know what I'm saying, you're having a fight at the goddamn Thanksgiving table, man. That's why you can't get along as a family, man. Because you are putting something You know what I'm saying? You are choosing them over the Most High God of Israel. You know what I'm saying? You're choosing not to be obedient and to do what thus said the Lord, man. You choose not to do that. Therefore, you know what I'm saying? Hell is falling upon us as a nation of people, man. Right? Let's continue on. It says, for thou, O Lord, did make our sins light. Man. All right, let's get verse 87. All right, go ahead and read it.
All right, this the book of this the book of First Ezra, chapter 8, verse 87. And didst give unto us such a root, but we have turned back again to transgress my law.
You know what I'm saying? It says, and didst give unto us such a root, man, right? And you know what I'm saying? The Lord gave us these, you know what I'm saying, laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? Holy convocations and feast days, you know what I'm saying? Which is a solid foundation to stand on, man.
Right.
Right? But we have turned our back. You know what I'm saying? Right? Did you read that part? Read that part right there. But we have turned, right? You got it?
And Salaki said, but we have turned back again to transgress my law. And
you know what I'm saying? We have turned back again to transgress against the law, man. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, standing on this solid foundation that the Lord set for us, you know what I'm saying, and getting rooted in this truth, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? We fall back and go against the Lord, man, by transgressing the law, man. Right? Which is sin, man. Because sin is the transgression of the law, man. The same law that you were taught that, you know what I'm saying, they tell you that the laws of God is done away with, man. But we have turned back again to transgress against the Lord, man. Right? Continue on.
And to mingle ourselves with the uncleanliness of the nations of the land.
You know what I'm saying? We have chosen to go and do what thus said the goddamn heathen nations and the oppressor, and not do what thus said the Lord. Man. We chose to go and mix and mingle ourselves among our enemies, man. Right? And it caused us to become enemies unto the Lord, man. Right? So let's drop there. Let's get Psalms 55 and 20.
Say it again one more time, sir.
Psalms 55, verse 20. It's the book of Psalms, right? Chapter 55, verse 20. Go ahead and read it.
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 20. He had put forth his hands against such as he be at peace with him.
You know what I'm saying? He went and made, you know what I'm saying, over 500 treaties with the North American Indians, man. Right? I'm saying he put forth his hands as such to be at peace with him, man. With our brothers and sisters, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's why we say this oppressor is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, man. Because he is the greatest liar and deceiver to ever walk the face of the goddamn earth, man. Right? Continue on.
With him, he has had broken his covenant.
Right? He put forth his hands to be at peace with thee, right? With you. But know what I'm saying? He had broken his covenant, man. Right? He had broken every treaty he made with the North American Indians, man. You know what I'm saying? And brought swift destruction, you know what I'm saying, unto a peaceful nation of people, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? A people who, you know what I'm saying, showed them how to survive on the land, man. You know what I'm saying? Showed them how to, you know what I'm saying, survive during the winter. How to hunt, man. How to fish, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? And his gift unto them was some goddamn smallpox, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? His gift unto them was swift destruction, man. That's what was in his heart, man. Right? Let's get verse 21.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
You know what I'm saying? The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? He made it, you know what I'm saying, a sound good, you know what I'm saying, to the North American Indians, man. Right? That's why, you know what I'm saying, you have to watch out to not be deceived at the hand of some goddamn devil, man. Right? His words, you know what I'm saying, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, man. Go ahead.
But war was in his heart.
You know what I'm saying? He came, you know what I'm saying, talking about we come in peace, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all look like a peaceful and loving people, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, he's complimenting you. You know what I'm saying? War is in his heart, man. Right? Continue on.
His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords.
You know what I'm saying? He spoke as if he was going to be at peace with them. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, one ship came, and you know what I'm saying, left and came back with about 20 more. You know what I'm saying? And then he looked at the North American Indians and said that these people are a kind and friendly people. You know what I'm saying? They, for surely these people was made to be servants, right? They were made to be slaves, man. You know what I'm saying? We came up here and they were the kindest and friendliest people, you know what I'm saying, I have ever met in my life. I know that we can get these people, you know what I'm saying? We can trick them right up out of their land, man. Right? And that's what he did, man. He talked a good game, man. You know what I'm saying? Little did you know what I'm saying? The swords were drawn. War was in his heart, man. Right? Let's drop that. Let's get Genesis 49 and 19. All right, go ahead and read it when you got it.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 14. Isupk is a strong ass.
Where you at? Verse 19. Right, Genesis 49 and 19. Right? Talk about it, you know what I'm saying, our North American brothers, man. Right? The North American Indians, man. Right?
All right, just the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him.
You know what I'm saying? This is, you know what I'm saying, a prophecy that was fulfilled, man. Right? know what I'm saying? The tribe of Gad, right? Our North American brothers and sisters, man. Right? Said that a troop shall overcome him, man. You know what I'm saying? And this oppressor, who is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, you know what I'm saying? He is the truth that overcame, you know what I'm saying, our brothers and sisters, man, and brought swift destruction unto them, man. Right? But you know what I'm saying? That's not the end of it, right? Continue on.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 20. Out of Asher his bread shall
No,
be.
we're still at 19.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last.
Guess what? You know what I'm saying? Our North American brothers, they're going to overcome, you know what I'm saying, in the end, man. Right? Because they are going to inherit the kingdom, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? All 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? We are going to come together. You know what I'm saying? And we are going to inherit the kingdom, man. And we are going to overcome, you know what I'm saying, in the last days, man. Right? I'm saying, let's drop that. Let's get Psalms 10 and 5, right? Psalms chapter 10, verse 5.
Yeah, 90 minutes. So.
Go ahead.
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 5. His ways are always grievous.
You know what I'm saying? The ways of this goddamn oppressor, you know what I'm saying? It's always, you know what I'm saying, grievous, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? He have hatred in his heart when it comes to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Right? Continue on.
Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he put it at them. So
You know what I'm saying? He
puffed up at them.
You know what I'm saying? He puffed up at all his enemies, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? This oppressor, you know what I'm saying, believe that he cannot be taken off of his throne, man. Right? He said that I would sit above the clouds and be as the most high, man. And he say to your soul as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to bow down, at, you know what I'm saying, so that we can get over, man. Right? Go back up to verse 3. Right? It's the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 3.
All right, it's the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 3. For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire.
You know what I'm saying? This oppressor, he is the wicked in the earth, man. Right? He is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, man. Right? The wicked boasted in his heart, man, in his heart's desire. Right? The things that, you know what I'm saying, his mind desire. In his mind, he desire to see the destruction and downfall of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, which consists of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians from North, South, and Central Americas and scattered abroad, man. Therefore, he give you every tool under the sun to keep you destroyed and away from your God, man. Because that's his heart's desire. Continue on.
Boasted of his heart's desire and blessed the covenants of whom the Lord abhorred.
Right? And he blessed the covetous, you know what I'm saying, those that, you know what I'm saying, go against the will of the Most High God of Israel. You know what I'm saying? This oppressor will bless them. Right? You know what I'm saying? He'll make sure you rise to the top, right? you out here, you know what I'm saying, defiling, you know what I'm saying, yourself amongst, you know what I'm saying, these other nations, right? Destroying our, you know what I'm saying, our people, man, right? For a little bit of fame, you know what I'm saying? This oppressor will raise you up to the top, you know what I'm saying? As long as you are doing your bid to do the will of your father, which is the goddamn devil, man. Right? And bring destruction unto you and your people. You know what I'm saying? He will give you a rank raise for that. Right? Let's get verse 4.
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 4. The wicked, though the pride of his heart, Salakia, though the pride of his countenance will not seek after God.
You know what I'm saying? The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to seek after the Most High God of Israel. Right? You know what I'm saying? You're going to seek after the ways of your father. You know what I'm saying? The goddamn devil, man. You're going to do what thus said the oppressor. Right? You ain't going to do what the Lord said to do. Because if you did what the Lord said to do, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be celebrating no goddamn Thanksgiving right now, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You would be separate and set apart unto the Lord, man. Meaning you would be holy. The thing that makes you separate and set apart is the laws, statutes, and commandments, you know what I'm saying, of the Lord in this Bible. Right? Keeping these holy convocations and feast days of the Lord. That's what sets you apart from everybody else on the face of the earth, man. Continue on.
God is not in all his thoughts.
I'm saying the Lord is not in the heart or in the thoughts of the wicked, man. Right? I'm saying they are worried about some goddamn you know what I'm saying, rice dressing, ham, and turkey right about now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Their mind is not on, you know what I'm saying, the next holy convocation and feast day that's coming up, man. You know what I'm saying? Their mind definitely is not on brotherhood, man. Right? I'm saying it's a precept that said, you know what I'm saying, how can you say you love God who you don't see every day, right? But your brother who you see every day, you ain't got no love for him, right? Well, here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, you know what I'm saying, we love our North American brothers and sisters, man, right? You know what I'm saying? We will not partake in their suffering, man. Right? And we will not go against the Lord, man. Right? We're going to stand and be one mind, one body, and one spirit on one accord with the Most High God of Israel and our King, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, man. Right? Let's get verse 5.
It's 10. Okay, it's a lot. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 5. His ways always grievous. Their judgments are far above out of his sight.
You know what I'm saying? Say his ways are always grievous, man. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm saying? The Lord said for you to keep, you know what I'm saying, these laws, statutes, and commandments. He said, if you love me, then you would keep my commandments, man. Right? And they won't be grievous until they won't be hard for you to do. Man. But the ways of this oppressor, you know what I'm saying, it's always hard, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? It says thy judgments are far above out of his sight, man. And he don't even see what's coming, man. You know what I'm saying? He thinks that he cannot be taken down off of his throne, man. You know what I'm saying? He believes he's the king of the world and not even God can remove him. Right? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to his enemies, he puffed up at them. Right? He said, I would sit amongst the cloud, man. Right? He got his space force and his missiles and his lasers, man. And he thinks that he can war with the Most High God of Israel. He thinks that he's going to be able to war against Christ and the angels when he returned, man. You know what I'm saying? He's puffed up at his enemies, man. Let's get verse 6.
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 6. He has said in his heart,
He's saying in his mind,
I shall not be moved.
I shall not be moved. Who shall bring me down? I shall sit amongst the clouds. I shall sit amongst, you know what I'm saying? I shall sit at the top of the throne, man. And who's going to remove me? I'm saying, I shall be like the Most High. That's what he says. You know what I'm saying? In his heart, you know what I'm saying? In his mind, he believed that he is God, man. And not even God can come and save you up out of his hands. That's what he thinks. Right? Think your own.
For I shall never be in adversary.
In adversity, right? Say, I shall never be in adversity. Man.
Right.
He thinks that he's always going to be on top, ruling and oppressing you. And not even God can come and remove you out of his hands, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a prideful bastard, man. Right? That is ruling over us, man. You know what I'm saying? And it talks about it right here in the Bible, man. With that, you know what I'm saying? We're going to pass the class over, you know what I'm saying, the priest and officer 50 Lamaya for the security announcements.
All right, this is the Isupk security announcement. We are Isupk, started out on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for new brother and sister. When they come into school, they are off limit. For 6 months, man, be saluted here only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother and sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother and sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will get permission to speak to a
we'll
brother.
Court each other, right?
Salaki. There'll be another 6 months in which the brother and sister will get permission to court each other. At the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. You can find it in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. In the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. He sent in Hebrew, Ma'asharah, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Free offering for priests, slot. Whatever amount you select. Up and all the convocations is the feast of dedication, which is the 25th day of the 9th month by the space of 8 days, Sunday, the 14th, December the 14th, 2025 for 8 days. You can find this in the book of Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. You know what I'm saying? Anyone would like to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. This concludes the Isupk security announcements. Turn the class back over to Priest and Officer 500 with Batazar Yamalu for the Lord's Prayer.
Right. All right, with that, Imagine, you understand? So Up or down, we can turn, we're gonna face the east. Right, we're gonna say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abadawa, Bashamayim, Kadash, Ayah, Shukah, Yahweh, Malakwakah, Laba'ah, Ratazaka, Ayah, Aisha, Ratasa, Wa, Ayah, Bashamayim, Thundernow, Lakam, Call, Yawam, Wasalak, Kabawak, Kasalak, Kabawak, Wala, Tabi now, on the side once, oh, how was side now, my young, Ra, Ayah, Laka, I'm like what? Wahala, Wahata Para, our loving man. In English, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. We forgive our debtors. Lead us not to temptation, deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Men of Israel, give one courteous salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Back, Majin, Barak, Yabashim Yashap Rakathum, Yadamatai, Saul, Men of Israel, give one courteous salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Back, Majin, Barak, Yahweh Shemalatham, Bashim Yashap, Yadamatai, dismiss.
I heard they looking for me. I'm right here. I don't run. I'ma tell you right now though. I'm walking with the angels. The terrorists, the deadliest cash. Play with your pussy, sissy boy. Don't play with me. I'm UPK, authorized, certified priest. Candy paint, fifth wheel, cruising Vozo 83. Wood grain and big bang, slabbed out from A to Z. Devils run when they see me coming down the block. Ain't nothing changed but the clip up in the 40 Glock. I'm having visions of killing a cop. Once I slaughter my first pig, I know I won't be willing to stop. Once it go down, we don't hesitate to throw down. We opposite from down low, the terrorists low down. You must don't know who I fucking am. Don't mistake me for that palace in London when my shotgun start Buckingham. They talk behind my back, but when they see me, they say hello. But you can't sprinkle sugar on shit and then call it jello. Them devils ain't nothing but mutts. They dogs got a double-edged sword that cuts them hogs. Cut that fish, throw it in the batter. I get paid for the hit, pockets getting fatter. 357 to your dome, make your brain splatter. That's the definition of mind over matter. Play with your pussy, sissy boy, don't play with me. I'm UPK, authorized, certified priest. Candy paint, fifth wheel, cruising Vozo 83. Wood grain and big bang, slabbed out from A to Z. Leave me alone, I got the chrome. Crush your skull and bone with a microphone. Right before your eyes, it ain't no surprise. Witness and analyze how we terrorize. You'll never minimize the enterprise. Ice pick your eyes, all you hear is cries. Nitroglycerin batch with bombs attached. No one is able to match. Terrorist deadliest catch. Tired of turning on the television, watching slave movies. Time to put these devils in a grave, try to sue me. If you can, but you can't. Dead men don't talk. South Park is the neighborhood you don't walk. Never gave up, only thing that I'm giving. Shotgun slugs to your mug, you ain't living. Wag your tongue, bump your gums, I get more crunk. Hit you with the street sweeper, clean it up, it's no junk. I put the devil in a coffin. 40 cal, leave hole on top of your head like a dolphin. In America, murders happen often. Killer cracker, let them hoes know I'm big bossin'. Grab that AK-47 clip, already in it, giving you more shots than a STD clinic. I'm a terrorist, I accept all that it brings. I'll take the jury off your fingers, now I'm Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Play with your pussy, sissy boy, don't play with me. I'm UPK, authorized, certified priest. Candy paint, fifth wheel, cruising for zone 83. Wood grain and big bang, slabbed out from A to Z. Leave me alone, I got the chrome. Crush your skull and bone with a microphone. Right before your eyes, it ain't no surprise. Witness and analyze how we terrorize. You'll never minimize the enterprise. Ice pick your eyes, all you hear is cries. Nitroglycerin batch with bombs attached. No one is able to match. Terror is deadly as cash. So now you know what it is and what to expect. We'll fight on the Sabbath. The terrorist, the deadliest cash. Ain't no way to prepare for it. Remember, I'm walking with them angels.